Welcome to Hell.
Hello, and welcome to Talking Video Games, the time where we take time to listen to video game characters and hear about their plots. Today, we have a very special guest, and his name is Frogger.
Frogger? Really?
Hi, my name is Frogger, and I try across the street. I'm sorry, Aaron and Dan, if you're ever listening to this, I don't want to rip you guys off. I just love you guys.
Copyright banned. We're locked out of Spreaker forever.
No, I doubt it. Because chances are the Game Grumps listening to this show is like fucking 0 to fucking anything.
I had to search up how is anything a number.
Anything is always a number. Anyway, so I do have a story for you guys, which I'm sure both of you will find pretty amusing.
Shall we?
My ex-girlfriend over in Edmonton, when I did live in Edmonton, she had a friend who was native, and this was a dude...
Before you continue, for those who want to know why we're jumping into native discussion, check the previous episode.
Agreed.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so she had this native friend, and when she told me that she had a native friend, I started to laugh, and I put on, like, a stereotypical native accent, and I was like, does he talk like that? And she actually laughed and said, yeah, he totally does. And it made me so fucking happy. This was literally the kind of native wherein, like, if you were to litter, he would just be like, Mother Earth doesn't want you to litter. And I was just like, holy fuck, I want to meet this guy. I never did, sadly, and that's probably a good thing, in a sense, because I would be laughing the entire fucking time.
Actually, you know why they have a lot... You know why the stereotype of native, why they have deep voices. Even the women have deep voices, too. It's not even a lie.
I don't actually know.
They smoke tobacco.
Dude, I smoke tobacco.
Yeah, when you smoke cigarettes, it's different from the tobacco they smoke. They smoke pure.
No, that's true. They smoke like pure tobacco,
which increases their larynx size. Like if I smoked
Whoa,
they smoked,
it does?
Yes, I would sound like you if I smoked what they smoked.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, if you're smoking pure tobacco and it increases your larynx size, wouldn't that logically A, yes, give you a deeper voice, B, actually give you better cardio?
Probably, I don't know.
That would make sense.
So fast, but that's a different thing. Dean Martin smoked a lot, and that's why he had that deep voice when he sang.
I actually didn't know this.
Yeah, the lot of singers back then who smoked, they had a deep voice because they sang. When they sang, it increased their larynx size.
Fucking, have you ever seen Civil War on Drugs?
Yes, I have. I love WKUK. They're my favorite ever.
Fuck. That was a hilarious fucking movie. Honestly, like, when I did watch it.
It's not a movie. That's the funnier thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's actually what they would do. WKUK, which is the people who did it, they had the last season. It was the last season ever they were going to do.
No, I know, but, like...
They aired it at the end of every episode. Like a session, like...
Oh, okay, because you could actually see, like, the entire fucking thing, like, as a movie on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, because someone edited it. But if you watch every episode from Season 10, which is on Netflix, which is 7 episodes, it's 7 parts to that. And I love how they think, it's the whole Civil War is based around drugs when it isn't entirely. It's just hysterical.
Yeah. No, I absolutely loved it, because, like, when I did watch it, like, a long fucking time ago, when I did watch it, me and my best buddy, we were blazed as shit. And, like, this is a very long time ago. But, when we were blazed and we were watching the movie because one of our friends suggested it to us, and, so we were watching it, and our favorite scene became when, they're with the Indians, and fucking, not only the, like, are you chill, bro? Yeah, we're chill. Alright, cool, let him go. It was mostly the, hey, this is pretty good weed stuff. No, that's not weed stuff. Well, what is it? It's peyote. And then they're both just like, no! And then fucking, like, glass shatters, and they're in this fucking, like, void just sipping tea. Just being like, what's happening right now? I don't know. But, seems pretty nice. I mean, the dishes are nice. You know, it's pretty good. And then fucking open a door, and there's, like, writing in blood that says, keep breathing. And like on the outside, they're just freaking out.
You would love WKUK.
I have seen a bit of WKUK, and it's actually pretty good.
You know, one of my favorite sketches from them, entirely, which makes me laugh every time, is The Grapist.
Oh, I've seen The Grapist. Fucking, I love The Grapist.
I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
Such a great fucking skit.
And everyone's like, "What's wrong with you?" And the guy, it's like, "No, listen to the end. It's the best part." And he's like, "I'm gonna tell you to right here and rape you. I mean, grape you." And they're like, "What is wrong with you?"
I love that. Though, if anything, like the whole thing with peyote made me be like, "Well, I'm never going near that shit."
Oh, man. Actually, Tris, have you ever seen the philosophers play football from Monty Python?
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember it.
Alright, it's really funny. So they have two. So literally just this: they have Greek and versus German philosophers, and they're on a football field.
Okay.
Or soccer to Americans.
I'm alive, I swear.
Let's see. Someone punch him in the face and tell me if he's alive.
He is alive.
Alright. It's good enough for me. So, one of the things is that they had the German philosophers and they had the Greek philosophers. The Greek philosophers were just walking around. Everyone's walking around thinking how they're going to play the sport. And then one of them goes, Socrates got the ball. He kicks it. He kicks it to Archimedes. Archimedes kicks it to Plato. And it scores! Eureka!
I do remember that, yeah. Wasn't there actually, like, a scene where, like, someone kicks the ball to another philosopher and then, like, they all just crowd around the ball and they're like, well, now they're questioning the ball's existence. And if that's not a skit, it totally should be.
No, that is a skit. That's like the opening to it. The ball is like
okay.
There. They're all around and they're questioning its existence.
I do remember that very vaguely. I actually, if anything, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is probably the one that I know the most.
Oh, I have to rewatch Holy Grail. I didn't watch the ending all the way through because I think my mind went blank around the end for some reason. Like I probably.
If anything, actually, when I was younger, when I used to have like a classic MP3 player, I used to have the audio file of the Black Knight skit. So I'd be listening to it. Yeah, like I'd be listening to that on the bus, and I'd be giggling to myself, and a lot of people would stare at me and be like, "The fuck's this guy laughing at?" But it got to the point where I'd listen to it so much that I used to be able to just quote it word for word, like entirely.
All right. Let's do this test real quick.
Oh fuck.
Let's see if the alcohol has hazed your memory.
Let's hope.
Anyway, so let's do this. Who's the Black Knight?
Are you saying?
No, I'm fucking with you. Just go.
Oh fuck.
You want to go? If you want us both to go, or you want you and Maya to go, it's up to you.
Well, no, like if you could start me off, that'd be fucking fantastic.
I don't know the opening quite well, so.
I'm fairly certain it's "You shall not pass."
No, it's like halt. You shall not pass, and like why not? Black Knight. Or something like that.
It's
The alcohol has hazed your memory, young Skywalker.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh my god. That was an impressive battle, Sir Knight. We must needs cross this bridge in order to arrive to Camelot. You shall not pass. What? You shall not pass. But we must pass. I am Arthur, King of the Britons, son of Arthur Pendragon. You shall not pass. I can't remember how the rest of this goes.
I have the script right here, actually.
Oh, do you? I actually, you know what? I have the unedited version of the script.
I don't have the unedited. I'm just reading off the internet, sacredtexts.com.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so here it is. I'll be the Black Knight, you be the Arthur.
Oh, I'll do my best.
Alright. You started us off.
I start us off?
Yeah, you're Arthur. That's how.
Right. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it starts with, "That was an impressive battle, Sir Knight."
No, it's you fight with the strength of many men, Sir Knight.
Hey, at least you got the ending right.
Yeah.
Alright, you fight with the strength of many men, Sir Knight.
I am Arthur, King of Britons.
I'm Arthur, King of Britain's son
I'll
of
send
Arthur.
you this. I'll send you this. Scene 4. So to help your hazy memory.
Alright, we'll actually be able to do this.
Yes.
I apologize for everyone that I cannot do this just straight from memory.
Everyone, this is our interpretation of the Holy Grail skit.
Alright. I will do this in a fucking accent, so you know.
I'll try to do it in a voice, but I don't think I can.
Don't worry about it. Oh, just a sec. Gotta fucking close this goddamn whatever it is. You fight with the strength of many men, Sir Knight. I am Arthur, King of the Britons. I seek the finest and bravest knights in the land to join me in my court of Camelot. You have proved yourself worthy. Will you join me? You make me sad. So be it. Come, Patsy.
None shall pass.
What?
None shall pass.
I have no quarrel with you, good Sir Knight, but I must cross this bridge.
Then you shall die.
I command you, as King of the Britons, to stand aside.
I move for no man.
Actually, I'm fairly certain the way he says it is, I move for no man.
Alright, let's rephrase that. I move for no man. I'm gonna do it in that voice from now on.
So be it.
Ha, parry, thrust. You gotta read it out loud. They don't know, they can't read it.
Arthur chops the Black Knight's left arm off. Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
It's worse. I've had worse.
You liar.
Come on, you pansy.
Ha! Parry thrust. Arthur chops the Black Knight's right arm off. Victory is mine. Kneeling. We thank thee, Lord, that in thy mercy... Ha!
On then.
What?
How about you?
You are indeed brave, Sir Knight, but the fight is mine.
Oh, had enough, eh?
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left.
Yes, I have.
Look!
Just a flesh wound.
Look, stop that.
Chicken.
Look, I'll have your leg. Right.
Right, I'll do you for that.
You what?
Come here.
What are you gonna do, bleed on me?
I'm invincible.
You're a loony.
The Black Knight always triumphs. How about you? Come on, then.
Arthur chops the Black Knight's other leg off. Alright.
Alright. We'll call it a draw.
Come, Patsy.
Oh, I see. What are you waiting? You yellow bastard. Come back here and take what's coming at you. I'll bite your legs off.
Oh, I love Monty Python.
That was our version of that.
The wise Sir Bedivere was the first to join King Arthur's knights, but other illustrious names were soon to follow. Sir Lancelot the Brave, Sir Galahad the Pure, and Sir Robin the not quite so brave as Sir Lancelot, who had nearly fought the Dragon of Agnor, who had nearly stood up to the vicious Chicken of Bristol, and who had personally wet himself at the Battle of Baden Hill, and the aptly named Sir Not appearing in this film. Together they formed a band whose names and deeds were to be retold throughout the centuries, the Knights of the Round Table.
Sir Not appearing.
Sir Not appearing in this film. I fucking love this whole fucking movie. It makes me so fucking happy.
See, I want to do something like this with you, Tris, or at least something similar.
See, we'd have to write it. If anything, I'd have to introduce you to The Goon Show.
The Goon Show. Explain this.
The Goon Show was a very old radio show which took place around maybe the tail end of World War II. It is fantastic. It's just all skits. And
that's what I want to do. I want to do skits too.
They have many different characters. Like, for example, there's one scene I can remember wherein they're trying to get into a mine shaft, and fucking they blow up this fucking rock. It doesn't work. They use dynamite, and one of the characters is just like, "Oh my god, I've changed skin tone. I'm all black now." And then fucking another character, who's a black character, just says, "Man, that's me at the window."
You see, now we have to do something like this. We just have to do it, man.
We will one day, once I'm less drunk.
And less busy.
Or maybe when I'm more drunk.
Listen, listen, Tris, we're gonna air those things on YouTube one day.
That's my reaction.
Yeah. The birds of agreement. The raptor's agreeing with me. Alright.
See, you can never tell if he's agreeing or disagreeing.
Wait. You see, because he's a raptor, though.
Well, yeah.
Is he a velociraptor?
Well, see, there's a big debate on that. Some of my friends
it's like a bit of your liver discussing with your intestines that are bickering with their colon about this.
Well, see, some of my friends say that whenever that happens, it's either A, I'm enticing a raptor to mate with me, or alternatively, every time I do that, then a raptor hatches in the Amazon.
Ah, so it's like the butterfly effect, the more weird, the more obscure.
Yeah.
We shall call it the twisted effect.
That could work.
I don't have, sadly, I don't have dramatic music.
Do, do, do.
Not dramatic enough. No,
Do, do, do.
perfect.
Yeah, I try.
God,
God,
Looney Tunes thing.
voice can only go so deep.
Actually, I have a little theory to share with you guys.
I like theories.
Alright, now it's a little theory of mine. Now,
Is this a theory, a regular theory, a science theory, a philosophy theory, or a game theory?
a philosophy theory.
Oh, okay.
I know, you want it to be a game theory, believe me. But no, it's a little thing on why the heart, or the cartoony heart, has its shape.
That's a good question.
I have a little theory on it now, I could be wrong, but it's what I observed from it. Now, it's thus. Now, the male and female energy is different. Now, females, we'll go with bodies, just for everyone to understand who don't get the idea. Female bodies are curvier than men's, who have more jagged, shaped bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Obviously, if you don't know this, you can look at your body and then look at the opposite sex body, and you can see what I'm talking about. But as this happens, the heart has two curves on it, two bumps on the top. Now, going down are two straight lines, or somewhat of straight lines, which resemble male and female.
Stop.
He's tickling her.
I was, actually.
Anyway, how was my theory?
That was your theory, and it was yours, and it was your theory.
It was my only theory.
It is your only theory.
Said the duck.
I did actually have something to point out, by the way.
What?
Do you know why the rose is the primary flower associated with passion and love?
It's red.
It's shaped like a vagina.
I'm actually gotta think about this now.
I'm not fucking kidding.
Well, obviously.
The petals in the middle are shaped like a vagina. Actually, it's the same with most flowers.
Well, now I know why flowers associate with women.
Yeah, actually. Which is ironic that women apparently, Maya, correct me on this if I'm wrong, love flowers.
Except for that one woman out there who
Yes
hates
and no.
Random question. Do you have a favorite flower?
Yes.
What is it?
Daisies.
Why daisies?
Because roses are pretentious.
Good reason.
Actually, no, I like roses. I just really can't stand red roses because red roses are really pretentious.
Honestly, my favorite flower would be a stargazer lily.
Those are nice too. I also
only-
like snapdragons.
What are
Because they look
snapdragons?
like little dragons. They're great. No,
You sound really excited about that.
I always used to plant snapdragons with my mom. They were my
She's
favorite. I forgot about them.
She is so excited, everybody, that she actually just opened up 2 tabs of the internet to show me this. Just out of the blue.
Because snapdragons are like dragons that are in the flowers.
Okay, I'll trust you on this.
Called snapdragons for a reason.
Dragons.
Apparently snapdragons.
Oh, it's just
Like
those.
little. See? They're like little dragons.
I don't see how these are dragons.
Okay, well, you just don't have enough imagination.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I am insulted. Seriously, how the hell does that look like a dragon?
Because the middle petal, right? The middle petals look like a mouth, and then because that's the hole right there, and it looks like a.
Alright, zoom in.
Then around it, it has like it's like an Asian dragon. The Asian interpretation of a dragon.
Oh, it's the Asian interpretation
Yes.
of dragons.
Not. Yeah, I know you're thinking of it like having wings or whatever. No.
Yeah, I was
That would
totally
be awesome, but no, it's the Asian version.
I was thinking of the other kind of dragon. I wasn't thinking of fucking, like...
Well, they're snapdragons. They look like dragons, and I like them.
I still don't really see the dragon.
It's because you have to think of it like an Asian dragon, not like the regular dragon.
I'm thinking of it like an Asian dragon, you absolute fuck. But still...
Okay, well, you know what? Don't worry about it. You don't have to see the dragons, but they look like dragons. That's how they got their name. Because a lot of flowers have names like that. Like morning glories because they bloom in the morning. 4 o'clocks because they bloom at 4 o'clock. Flowers are simple.
How much do you know about flowers that you've never let on?
My mother loved gardening. Like that was her favorite thing on the planet.
So you...
Only a botanist, everyone.
Apparently.
I know quite a bit about flowers. Yes.
You know what? You two should go on a hunt together for flowers. See what. Sounds silly, I know.
That'll be a cool day in hell before that happens. Isn't really I'm hunting around for flowers.
No, but it's good to know this. If you knew stuff about flowers, you would know that you could eat nasturtium leaves. They taste like pepper.
See, I know certain things
That you
about...
have to plant marigolds in your garden next to your onions.
I know certain things about herbology in the sense that I can cure a good amount of sicknesses by saying, use this plant, make this tea. I do not
Use
know.
this grass! It'll cure your AIDS!
Actually, if anything, I used to pick chamomile flowers when I was on my soldier's course in order to put them in my water bottle and put hot water in my water bottle and then make chamomile tea. And it actually helped. So,
Tris, you know you
fuck
should
y'all, bitches.
Tris, you know what you should
Although
try?
granted, I guess I can't say I know that much about plants because for the longest time I knew what mint was, but in my family we always called it Aunt Anna's curse because my Aunt Anna planted some and then it just overtook all the gardens and we can't get rid of the fucking mint. So I grew up thinking that was the proper name. No, because it grows back and it overtakes everything else.
Why don't you just uproot all of them?
They grow back.
Why don't you burn all of them?
Because it required burning like our entire garden and all the flower patches.
Why
And
don't you...
it's a lot of work. Mint is stupid, okay? That's all there is to it.
Well, why don't you literally uproot all of them?
It wouldn't work.
Yes, it would.
No, it wouldn't. Do you
It's
think
a
that people have not tried this? My aunt has been picking mint out of the garden for like 30 some odd years.
It's a plant. It is not a curse laid on by your dead aunt.
That's what you think.
That's what I know, because I spend my time hunting ghosts.
We don't.
I wish I did.
It was a ghost. For no one doesn't know this, Tris had a backstory as being a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, fuck Ghostbusters, bro. I'm a fucking hunter.
Oh, Hunter, my bad. He was not. He didn't bust
Actually,
ghosts.
I'm sure if we got rid of all the mint, then my Aunt Anna's ghost would probably get pissed off. Considering how many of them there are in my house.
We're not going into this. We're not
we
doing this
discussed
again.
already.
We've already entered this in another episode.
An old episode.
A very old episode. episode, I'm sure.
Actually, I discovered this a wee while back.
You discovered how to make your testicles drop? That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Being really mean today. We're sorry.
I apologize to everyone.
It's alright, man.
That was that was like more dickish than I've ever been on the entire show.
It was unnecessarily mean.
Hi, I'm sorry, bro. You know what? You know I love you.
Oh, they all love me. Don't worry about it. They excuse your dickish behavior.
What?
They'll all excuse the dickish behavior.
Probably because I might not be as drunk as I usually am, but at the same time...
Buzz, probably. Everyone's different when they have that stage thing.
Actually, you know what? I don't know what stage I'm at, A, and B... I don't know. I haven't actually been, like, an aggressive drunk for a really long time.
Yeah, maybe you're
aside from the time I was blackout drunk.
Maybe it's Ouroboros when it's coming back and it's ending.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. Maya's laughing at a story, so I think she gets to tell this.
Yeah, she has to share it, but she has to make it under 3 minutes.
Okay, so Tristan just mentioned being blackout drunk, and I think the first and last time that happened was a couple weeks ago when he went to his friend's birthday party, and I went too, but then I wasn't feeling well, so I came back, and then he came back like 4 or 5 hours later, falls he says he's gonna go straight to bed, then he goes downstairs and does God knows what for 20 minutes, comes back and falls on the bed and starts crying to me, and he literally just keeps his face is amazing. He just keeps repeating, Maya, I don't know what I believe. I believe in the Ragnarok. I believe in traditional Catholic beliefs. I don't know what I believe and I need to know now. And he cried about it for like half an hour. It was hilarious.
I'm glad you were so fucking entertained
I was
by my
concerned.
philosophical, soul-wrenching...
Well, I kept trying to tell you that we could deal with it later, and no, you needed to know right then. Right then. I was concerned, yes, but it was really funny.
I mean, we discussed that before, where Tris has lost beliefs and all that, too, so...
The other funny thing about that night, actually, is that I had to call 3 other friends, aside from talking to Maya, to figure out what the fuck happened that night. Apparently what happened was, I was hitting on a girl, she wasn't so pleased about it, so she called over a guy that she'd been hitting on during the night, who apparently I didn't like subconsciously, because I called him a douchebag. And then after that, I tried to pick a fight with him. Someone broke that up, and then I was like, well, fuck this, and went upstairs and drank with my buddy's parents for like an hour. And then 2 of my friends, Adrian actually being one of them, came upstairs and was like, okay, Tristan, it's time to go. And I was like, yay! And so I just fucking like went outside and hugged Catherine very much so, who's Adrian's girlfriend. And they were like, we've never seen you this happy before. And I was like, why wouldn't I be happy? I'm drunk!
And then you came home and cried.
And then I came home and, like, apparently Adrian told me, while I was walking up my driveway, he saw me stumbling a bunch and he's like, should I stick around? I don't know if I should stick around. Hey, he got in his front door, he's okay. Also, aside from that, apparently I had fallen onto my dresser and had broken the little bookshop that I had. And so the next day I had this huge fucking bruise on my back, which looked like I'd been mauled by a fucking leopard or something.
What happened last night?
That was literally my question. Like, I woke up and I was like, I only remember up to a certain bit, and I kind of remember throwing up, and I kind of remember going to bed. I don't remember anything else. The hangover the next day was killing me. It was ridiculous.
Maybe you should calm your alcoholism down, man.
Calm my what now?
The alcoholism down. I know it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, right. How many beers are that tonight? 1, 2,
There's a lot
3,
right
4,
there.
5, 5.
6, 7 there. I don't know if all of them were yours, but
Okay,
there's
so I've had
seven
like I've had like 9 to 10 beers tonight.
Did you know that Quebec says the weekly limit of alcoholic drinks for a man is 15 drinks per week, and that you are not supposed to drink every day, whereas women are supposed to have only 10 drinks per week, max 2 at a time.
Did you
For
know?
men, it's 3 at a time.
Did you know?
That you don't give a fuck?
Yeah.
I did know that.
That's exactly
It's just because when I was at home, this commercial played on the radio every like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, do you know
And it
what?
was like, men should only, and I was like,
I saw a YouTube ad earlier today, which actually started with the doctor saying, "You're obese, and you've been obese for far too long."
I remember that when that came on. I'm like, Doc, I kind of look like a skeleton. I look like I haven't eaten in 4 days.
I thought the same thing, and I was like, "Lol," and I just skipped it.
I'm like, Doc, I can kind of see my rib cage. That's kind of terrifying if you ask me. If I can see my own rib cage breathing, so.
By the way,